Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kitech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can restrict access to your website. So I have this website over here and then I want to restrict the whole website to my users only, so that when people try to access this website, it will be strictly restricted to users who are on the website only. So we're going to talk about three main things. Now, the first one is to restrict the whole website to users only. And then the second one is also to restrict some specific pages or posts of the website to also specific users or to users only. And then to just close the whole website down, okay, so that people will not have access to it, but then whenever they try to access it, it will be redirected to the user login page. So that is specifically what we are going to talk about today: how to restrict access to the site or my website. So this is the website that we're going to talk about. Now first of all, we're going to restrict access to the whole website. Now we'll talk about three main plugins that we're going to use. We'll go step by step on it and how each and every one does, and then if you are interested, you choose the one that you want to use. Now the first one that we're going to talk about, so let's go to our our dashboard over here. So we're going to go to our dashboard. So I'm just going to go straight to my dashboard, and then we talk about how to restrict the whole website itself. So when somebody try to access the website from a different site, like let's say somebody tried to access this website right now, I don't want them to see anything. All I want them to see is a whole closed website. So maybe from a noisy people trooping in here and there, you have a closed website. Just want that website to be accessible to just some specific users or people who are registered on the website. So let's get into it. So the first one we're going to talk about is to use a plugin called restricted site access. So we're going to use a plugin called restricted site access. So we will search for restricted site access. So we want to use this plugin over here. So as you can see, by 10up. Okay, so that is what we're going to use. So let's just activate this plugin. So as you can see, we have what we've installed and activated it. So this is the one that we are talking about, this one over here. So it says will limit access to your site, access your site to visitors who are logged in or accessing the site from a set of specific IP address. So first of all, you have to go to the settings of it, and then so this is it. So as you can see, this is it over here. Okay, restricted site access. Now it is at the settings of your WordPress. Now if you go to settings and you go to reading over here, you're going to see what if you install the plugin, you're going to see restricted site access. Now it says that what handle restricted visitors, so send them to login WordPress login screen, or redirect them to a specific web page, or show them a simple message. So you can just send them to the WordPress login. So if we save this one over here and then we try to access the website from a different place, so let's say, let me just open a new incognito. So I want to go to the website and then check how it looks like. So at the moment I try to access the website, it will send me to the login screen over here. Okay, meaning that I need to log in before I can be able to see the website, and that is exactly what we want. Okay, so that is it. So that is the first one. Now the second one says redirect them to a specific web page. So let's say I have a specific web page that I want to or web address that I want to redirect them. So let me see what page. So let's say I want to redirect them to the privacy policy page. Okay, so I want to copy this one, come over here, and then paste this one over here, and then I'll save it. So this one can be, you can change the redirection status over here, the code over here, whether undefined or permanent redirection or temporary redirection, whatever it is, you can choose it. But I just want to give it with an undefined. So if I go to my website over here, and then I just hit enter, you see it's going to send me to my privacy policy page over here. Okay, and that is where I want them to redirect to. Anywhere they try to visit on the website, it will still send them to this particular page. So if they want to let's say go to community over here, it will still redirect them to this page. Okay, so that is redirect them to a specific web address. So maybe you have a specific login page that you've created, or a specific message that you want them to see. You can redirect them to this page, and then show them a simple message. So over here you can just show them a simple message. So access to this site is restricted to let's say to only logged in users. Okay, and then you can save it. So if I go to my website over here and I try to access it, they tell me that access to this site is restricted to only login users. Now this is a simple plugin. It does almost all the simple things that you want them to do for you. Okay, and then this one says show them a page. Okay, so you can click over here and then select a specific page that you want to show them. So let's say when somebody try to go to now this one act almost similar to this particular one, but with this one I can even direct them to a different website, which is not even a page over here. So let's say I want them to go to my website kitecdigital.com. that is show them to a specific web address. So I can just save it over here, and then I'll redirect them. So if I go over here, this particular website puzuzu.com, it will have to send them to Kitec Digital over here. Okay, and that is what we want. I want you to know. And then also with show them a page. Now you show them a page on your website. So on this website, so you can show them any pages that you want them to know. Okay, and that is it. Now we have unrestricted IP address. Now these IP addresses will be able to access the website even if you lock the website down, or even if you restrict access to specific people. This IP address, so maybe the IP address of your admin, the IP address of your your editor or whatever it is. You input your IP addresses over here, and then those IP addresses will be able to access it. So let's say I want to add my current IP address over here, and then I save it. Okay, now let's say I want to use show them a simple message over here, and then I save this one over here. So let me go to the website and then open it in a new place, and see if it will open for me. So as you can see, the website is opening for me because the specific I have added my IP address over there. Now I can still remove it and then save it. And then if I go back to that same website again in a different incognito, it will tell me that it is restricted to only logged in users. So guys, this is the first plugin that you can also use. Now the second plugin, we call it the content control. Okay, content control. So over here we're going to let me just go to plugins over here, and I'm going to uninstall the first one, and then I'm going to deactivate the first one. Okay, let me deactivate the first one over here. Then let me go back to this place, and then just try to access the website, and as you can see, it is now working. So I've deactivated the first one over here. Now I'm going to install this one, or activate this one, which is the content control. So you can go to add new. Okay, go to add new over here. Just search for content control, and then you see this one over here. This is what content control user access restriction plugin. Okay, so this one, which have by Code Atlantic, it have 40,000 active installations. So this is what we want to activate. So we're gonna click on activate now, and then we want to use content control to be able to control our our website. So I'm going to look for where content control will be located. Now I've really forgotten, either it is tools or let me see, settings. Yeah, okay, so settings over here. Okay, so you see content control over here. Okay, so just click on it, and then you'll be brought to this place. Now we need to add restriction. Now first of all, when I was looking at how this plugin works, I was thinking, since it is content control, I'll be able to find it in the pages and other stuff, but I couldn't. So all what I needed to do is to find where the settings of the content control is located, and then it is under under settings over here. So you're going to add restriction. So you can click on add restriction over here, and then restrict page title. So pages restricted to login users, logged in users. Okay, so who can see this content? So who do you want to see? Is it only logged in users? Yes, logged in users. And then you can choose rows to see this content. Leave it blank if you want to apply to everybody. So I would just want it to apply to everybody. And then the choose how to protect your content. So redirect, and then it says login and back. Okay, so this one also is which content do you want to control. So apply this restriction if the user views content that is a post. So when user visits your site, the plugin will check the viewed content against your selection below and permit or deny access. So you can go over here and then select the page. So let's say a selected page. Okay, so which one is a selected page that you want them to? So I have this page over here. Okay, and then I can just close it. So this is like a monthly account over here, and I want it to be accessible to only logged in users. Okay, so over here I can just add it. Now I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to give this one as let's say sheet. Okay, and then I can go ahead then add it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the title is sheet over here. Okay, so I have added this restriction. I can go ahead and then click on save changes. Okay, so if I go to the website over here, let me just refresh it. Okay, so as you can see, I've refreshed it. Now I can view almost every part of the website. So I can go to community over here. I can view what the community entails. Okay, so let me see. But if I go to this particular one, which says account over here. Okay, so let me go to account over here. You see, it tells me that I should log in. Okay, now let me go back to the website over here. Now I can go to privacy policy. Okay, but if I still go back to the account over here, which is the sheet, it will tell me to log in. Okay, and that is the content control. What is that? So you can add as many restrictions as you want. Okay, it could be let's add another restriction. So you know, let's go to the content over here, and then let's say it is what a selected post. It could be a selected post, it could be you know, a page, it could be anything. Okay, it could be anything that you want them to deny, as you want to deny access to. So even the home page, okay, you can still deny access to it, home page. And then it could even be a media, okay, or a landing page, anything. You can select anything and then you know, deny access to it. And then with the protection, you can choose anything. It could be a custom message, or it could be a redirection. Okay, now you could add your own custom URL over here. So let's say you want people to pay before they can be able to see your content. Okay, so you can redirect them to a payment page. They pay before they can be able to log in and see your content. So basically that is how this one also works. So this is what content control. Okay, and that is how it works. You can add a lot of restrictions over here, and then you can, you know, give the restrictions to specific user roles to over here. And then one thing I noticed is that anytime you add or delete you know, restriction, make sure you save it. Okay, so for instance, if I go over here and then click on trash, and I click on okay, it is not there. Okay, you see that it is gone, but if I don't save it, it will still be there. So what I need to do is let's say I refresh this website now and I come back, you see that it is still there. Okay, so I just need to trash it. Okay, now when you trash it, the restriction will not work again. And I click on save over here, and that is when if I go back over here, I can click on account over here, and I'll be able to see the sheet. Okay, so as you can see, there's the monthly budget account. Okay, so I can be able to see it over here, and that is it. Everybody can see it. Okay, so that is with content restriction. So I want to remove this plugin, and then we add our last plugin to it, which is the last thing that we're also going to add. Now this plugin has been used so many times by different you know, people in the WordPress industry. So the last one that we're going to add, we're going to go to add new over here, and then this is a popular plugin because of its purpose. Now we're going to add Ultimate Member. So just search for Ultimate Member over here, and then this is a plugin that we're talking about. Just click on install now. Now this plugin can help you to do so many things. It can help you to close your website. It can help you to create registration, profile, user login, member directory. So it is just a membership plugin. Okay, but you can restrict access using this particular plugin. So we're gonna click on you know, activate. So as you can see, it is 200,000 active installation. It's compatible with the latest WordPress you know, installation, meaning that it has been updated. It's been updated all the time, so it is very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at its settings. Okay, so just click on settings over here, and you can see Ultimate Member over here. Just check its settings. Now when you install it, it will create a lot of pages for you. Okay, but don't really worry about it. So as you can see, you have to set up all this login and all these pages. Okay, but what we are interested in is the access over here. Is the access over here. Now as you can see, it says that global access, site assets, global site access. So what we have to do is just select. So if you want the site to be accessible to everyone, you can let the site be accessible to everyone. But if you want the site to be accessible to only logged in users, you can choose the logged in user, and then you can add your custom login URL over here. So you can put in your login URL over there. Okay, so let me just copy this one over here. Let me just copy this one and put it over here. Okay, and then you can also exclude some you know, URLs from it. So if you want to exclude some certain pages from it, you can exclude all those pages from it. and then let's say allow homepage to be accessible. So if you want to allow homepage to be what, to be accessible, you be able to allow category pages to be what, accessible. Replace the restricted post title. So I don't want to allow all these things to be accessible. I just want to close the whole website down. So after that, I'll be able to click on save changes. Now let's go and then see if the site will be accessible or not. So I'm going to go over here and then see, as you can see, it directs me to the login page over here, and I have to log in before I'll be able to access the website. And this particular feature of this plugin works exactly like the restricted site access plugin. Okay, and that is it. So guys, as you can see, you can be able to log the whole website down. Now you can also go over here and then say that the site should be accessible to everyone. Okay, but you want to lock some specific pages. Okay, so I want to lock some specific pages. So what I want to do is just go to pages over here. So I'm going to go to pages, all pages, and then let's say I want to lock sheet. Okay, so sheet over here, I want to lock it. So I'm going to go inside it. So click on edit. Okay guys, so we are on the specific page that we want to restrict access to. So when you scroll down over here, you see that there is this new tab over here which says ultimate member content restriction. Now restrict access to this post. So we want to check this one, and then another one will say who can access this post. So we want to select who can be able to access. So we want all logged in users to be able to access this post. Then we can come over here and then say that select user roles who can be able to access this one. Now I'm going to leave this one because I want everybody to log in before the person can be able to access that specific page. And then also this one says if you want to display a 404 page, you can be able to check this one. But if you want them to be able to access a specific page when they access this post, you can be able to redirect them to any page, or you can show a restricted message over here. Okay, so that will be a global default message that you set in the settings of the ultimate member. But what we're going to do is we want to redirect the user, and I want to redirect them to a custom login page. Okay, so for me, I haven't created any how do you say a page, or haven't linked a page as a login page, but then there is this WordPress login page that I want them to be redirected to. Okay, so whoever try to access this particular page will be redirected to this particular page. But of course, if you have set up your login pages and other stuff in the ultimate member settings, you can be able to redirect them to just a login page like this. But I want to redirect them to a custom login page over here. So that is exactly what I want to do, and then I'll click on update. So if I come back over here, and then let's say I'm going to go back to the website. Okay, so I can access everywhere of the website, but that particular post or page will be restricted. Okay, so as you can see, it's even there, it says restricted content. Okay, so if I click on it right now, it have to send me to the page that we set as a login page. So as you can see over here, that is it. So I have to log in before I can be able to access the particular page. So guys, this is how you can be able to restrict access to your website using different plugins. So we talk about 3 different plugins and 3 different ways that we can be able to do it. So you can restrict your whole website, the whole website to only logged in users, and then you can use restricted site access, you can use ultimate member, you can also use control or content control plugins. Okay, so these plugins can help you. You can look through, choose the one that you want, and then use for your web design. Thank you for watching. I hope this video will help you to be able to take your web design to further step. Now make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so that we grow together. Thank you. Bye bye.